Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Yeah. John, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything. What's up?
Okay. What is it, man?
Astigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it. Do anything.
But what if it's hard, though, man?
If it's hard, it's gonna be hard. If it's easy, it's gonna be easy. It's all about what you think.
Okay, I can dig that. Love you, Sean. Hey, yo, what's up, man? What's going on, man? Live and direct, man. Live and direct, man. We here. Let's go. Let me put my Patreon channel up there in the live chat. We here, man. It's on, man. It's on, man. Eddie Kane in the building. Put that Patreon joint right there. What's up? What's up? What's up? Mo Easy with the first like. Listen, when you come in, man, wipe your feet at the door and hit the like button right off the top, man. Hit the like button right off the top. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Eddie Kane said he had the first like, but Mo Easy TV said, nah, he had the first like. I mean, I don't know which one of y'all had the first like, but whichever one of y'all had the first like, man, fact of the matter is. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul. Yeah, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Man, Lucky Marino. Kadir said, wipe your feet. Put some cheese on that motherfucker. Hey, yo, Sal, put some cheese on that motherfucker, man.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Man, shout out to Mo Easy T. Carla Hampton in the building. Look at Carla, y'all. Goddamn Baton Rouge. Nigga, what? Nigga got that motherfucking fed look. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul. Yes, it is.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Hit that like button. I got 10 of y'all in here. I got 6 likes, man. Something ain't right. Y'all don't be handling me right, man. Y'all don't handle me right, man. I be having the dope coffee, the dope headband, the fly color shirt, right? Nigga still juicing. The juice don't stop, man. Goddamn sea moss, bladder rack, carrot juice, orange juice, pomegranate juice, and what's the last one? Beet juice, man. Shout out to Tamika from Newark, man. Tamika from Newark, man. Ruby from Passaic, man. Yeah, man. So let me get a sip of coffee, man, before we take off, man. I got to check the markets. The markets are rallying today. Let's get the markets out the way. Dow futures are up 510, 1.5%. S&P 500 futures are up 1.5% or 68. NASDAQ futures are up 261 or 1.75%. And the Russell small caps are up 1.5% to 34, man. So if you're long stocks today, you're looking pretty good for yourself. You're doing all right. Number one, right off the bat, my man Kadir sponsored the topic organization. He hit me with a super chat last night right before we got off. And I told him he could sponsor today's topics. So let's get into organization, and we're gonna get into relationships. I wanted the room to fill up a little bit when we get into relationships. Yo, Stizzy, what up, man? I just got finished doing my 2 miles. I did over 2 miles, man. That's why I look as good as I look. That's why my coffee tastes better than yours, because I ran 2 miles and you didn't. You only ran a mile. Your coffee don't taste right. Get that steam. 300. Man, everybody in here, man. Listen, what I want y'all to do, man, and I know you guys are already doing it. We're a family here. We're a community. You know what I'm saying? This that Fair Look family. This that Fair Look community. You guys communicate with each other, reach out to each other on Instagram and email, you know, outside of the lives that I do, and see how you could work together, how you can market your skills to them, or how you can sell your products to them, and you could buy products for them. Smash that like button. It's 14 of y'all in here. I only got 9 likes, man. Something ain't right, man. Y'all not treating me right. Come in, wipe your feet at the door, hit the like button. You know, organization is everything. And organization, before anything external to you or in your external life can be organized, number one, you have to be organized in your soul and in your spirit. As above, so below. That's what it talks about in the Kabbalion. The principle of correspondence. As below, so above, as above, so below. If your spirit is organized, most likely your mental game is going to be organized. And if your mental game is organized, there's a greater probability that your physical game is going to be organized. Thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. An organization is a mental thing. It's a mental thing. It's a decision made. Organization is a decision made. It's a ritual decided upon and acted upon and executed. It's in progress. That's organization. Organization just does not happen just on Monday, and then there's no more organization Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It doesn't work like that. Organization is a lifestyle. It's a mentality. It's a way of life. Is it a learned behavior? I guess it could be. I believe so. Is disorganization a learned behavior? I guess it could be. Can you, at some point in your life, be organized and then fall into disarray and fall into disorganization? Absolutely. Can you be disorganized? Lack any type of cohesion or semblance of order and be bound by chaos? Can you be there and then transition to becoming organized and achieving organization? Absolutely. Absolutely. Organization is a decision process. Organization is a decision. Man, today I'm going to be organized. Tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to organize that room, my son's room. And then the next day, I'm going to organize the kitchen cabinets. Then the day after that, I'm going to organize my room. Then after that, I'm coming out here, I'm going to organize the living room. I'm going to get organized. Man, big homie, thank you, big homie, for the super chat. I appreciate you, man. My outward world reflects what's going on in my dome. if my outward world is chaotic, confusion, disarray, disorganization, it must be, and it cannot be without, that everything internal inside of me is exactly the same. My outer world mirrors my inner world. My outer world is just a reflection of my inner world. So you don't have to tell me you disorganized. I can see it. You don't have to explain to me how organized you are. I'm looking at it. You don't have to tell me how organized or disorganized you're going to be because I can hear it. I'm listening to it. You ever listen to somebody that they go on from one topic to the next topic? They don't never let you talk. They just go from one topic to the next, and you be sitting there like, this motherfucker is all over the place. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul. And you can just hear the disorganization. I believe organization is best. I'm a very organized person. I can probably be considered anal or obsessive compulsive disorder because I like my shit to be neat. I like my shit in order. Whatever it is I'm doing, my house, my apartment, people come to my house when honeys come in here. They say, you live here by yourself? Yeah, because my house is neat. I make my bed up every morning as soon as I get up. I make my bed up every morning as soon as I get up. First thing I do, I wake up, open my eyes. I keep me a bottle of water by my bed. I take me a sip of water. If I ain't got the piss right away, I make my bed up instantly. That's the first thing I do. I spray it down with some Lysol. I spray my bed down every morning, even though I be the only nigga in there. I spray my pillows front and back with Lysol and my sheets and my comforter every morning. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast for Soul. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Why do you do that? I don't know. It does something for me psychologically. It's like a cleaning agent. It's disinfectant. I sweat sometimes throughout the night, or I may slob on my pillow because I'm sleeping real deep. And, you know, I like to spray my bed down. When the Lysol ran out, I made my own concoction. I put I got some of that Awesome out of the Dollar Tree. I mixed that with some lemon, like disinfectant. And what else I put in there? I put a little, like a little touch of bleach in there, just a drop or two, and with some water. And what else I put in there? But you get the point. And I shake it up and I leave that spray bottle by my bed, and I spray my bed every morning. And then I get my day started. I go in the bathroom, I brush my teeth. I do this every morning. That's why my teeth pretty. See, I got pretty teeth. I got pretty teeth. I got a pretty mouth. And I turn my water on for my coffee. And I plug my phone in. I don't necessarily turn it on right away, but I plug it in so that when I do get ready to turn it on, it's got a full charge. And if I'm going to go running first, if I'm going to get my running out of the way, I won't jump in the shower. I'll go in my dirty clothes. I'll go in my dirty laundry, get a dirty pair of shorts, a dirty t-shirt. I'll put that on and go run with that and sweat that up. I'm not putting on no brand new shorts and no brand new t-shirt every morning to go running, sweat it up, bring it home and take it off and then have to put on a new set of clothes. No, we're not doing that. I got to wash my own clothes. I ain't like you. I don't live with my mother like you. I can just fuck up clothes and dishes and she gonna clean up. Oh, baby, don't worry about it. I got it. Mommy gonna do it for you. I don't have that luxury. I got to take my clothes to the laundry. I got to take little Sean's clothes to the laundry. So I put on clothes I had on yesterday when I want to work out with them tomorrow. I come back from my run and I'll jump in the shower. I'll drink my coffee before my run. I'll jump in the shower. And then I'll probably turn my phone on. I'll probably turn my phone on at that point because my mind will be so lucid. You know, my mind will be so clear, so penetrating. You know, now I'm ready to do my first morning video, my morning coffee motivation, put up my first Instagram post. Follow me on Instagram at Gunby Publishing. And that's what I do. That's what I do. And then I come out and I upload a video to my Podcast with Soul channel, which is my morning coffee motivation. And then I'll upload a video to my big page, the calisthenics page. And, you know, I got to do something with Patreon today, too. I ain't put up a post on Patreon in a minute. My Patreon link is at the top of the live chat right here, man. Y'all follow me on Patreon. $5 a month. I put a lot of good stuff over there. And, you know, I'm organized. My closets are organized. My sneakers and my shoes and my slippers are organized. They're all together. I make little Sean organized. I make him organized because I'm organized. I don't want to see no disorganization when I go in your room. I make him clean his room and wipe his desk off. And he makes his own bed. Sean make his own bed. I don't make Sean bed. Sean make his own bed. I ain't making your bed. You 10 years old. I ain't making your bed. You make your own. I didn't sleep in it. You slept in it. You make it. You make it. And, you know, that's what I do. I'm organized. I got a file cabinet with all my stuff. All of my bills are right here on my right. I keep all my bills that I haven't paid yet on my desk so that I can see them every day. And I'm organized. I get great results with organization. I get tremendous results being organized. I don't really know what kind of results I would get if I was disorganized because I'm seldom disorganized. When I used to get high, I was disorganized. My whole world was disorganized, obviously, because I was getting high and getting drunk every day. I got high, I got drunk every day. I don't do that no more. I'm clean. That's why I look this good. Hey, yo, man, this the Podcast with Soul. So that's where we are with organization. Get your life together, man. Slow down, organize your thoughts, organize your immediate world. First, start with your house. For those of you that live by yourself, organize your crib, man. Don't no honey want to come over, man, and see a dirty kitchen, dishes in the sink, the garbage ain't been taken out. You know, you come in the living room, it's empty. soda cans, empty beer bottles on coffee table. No, that's and honey's the same way, man. You see a fly honey in the street, man. She dressed up. She fly, man. Banging. Hair, nails, all that. Look good. And you go to her crib, and her crib be junky and messy, man. Dirty in some cases. And immediately you know there's a conflict between her presentation world and her real world. When you go to her house and her apartment, that's really her. That's who she is. So if you get to the point to where you're gonna move in with her or live with her, you're not gonna change that. That's who she is. My mother didn't play no dirty house. She didn't tolerate that. My mother did not tolerate that. It wasn't nothing dirty about our apartment. We lived in a little small apartment, but that motherfucker was clean. Our apartment was clean. I couldn't, the trash couldn't be left in the house overnight. No. Take that garbage out. It could be a 1.5 foot of snow on the ground, man, and 11 degrees. Go take that garbage out. She'd make me go take the garbage out. It could not stay in the house overnight. It had to be a fresh garbage bag put in the garbage can every night. And everything was neat. If you sat in the living room on the sofa and you moved one of her throw pillows, when you got up, you had to put it back exactly the way she had it before you sat down. That's the way I was trained. And that's the way I live. But let's get into relationships, man. And there is no such thing as a disagreement-free relationship. There's no such thing as an argument-free relationship. There's no such thing as a fight-free relationship. A lot of y'all are so fake, and you've grown. You've been your brain has been anesthetized with a fake anesthesia of television that you think that all relationships are gonna end and be like the Brady Bunch. 8 is enough. All of these TV shows that exhibit a problem-free world, and there's always a solution. You guys watch a 30-minute sitcom, and always in the 24th minute through the 26th minute, calm is always restored on the sitcom, and there's always a beautiful, glorious ending in minute 27 before they fade to black. And you begin to believe that this is reality, that this is the way the world is supposed to be. And in you living your reality, and there is no makeup in minute 27, and your real life never fades to black. Your real life is real, and issues don't get resolved within the 29th minute before they go to the commercial break. You begin to think something is wrong with you and something is wrong with your relationship. That's the mind of a child. If you got a girl And ladies, if you got a man, if you got a wife, if you got a husband, a fiance, or whatever you got, you gonna argue, man. Y'all not gonna agree on every single point, every single time. If there is never any type of argument or any type of disagreement, this is the sign of an unhealthy relationship, because somebody is people pleasing and seeking the approval of the other party, and one party is overly dominant in the relationship, probably through fear. That's not the sign of a healthy relationship. The sign of a healthy relationship is, I'm going to express myself as truthful as truth is. And being that I'm doing that, I'm expecting the same thing from you. Actually, I'm looking forward to it. I'm inviting it, because we can go further with each other that way. Or we can decide earlier, before we waste a bunch of time, that we don't belong together. But when you're in a relationship and, you're going to argue, man. You're going to do some things your lady ain't going to like. And ladies, you're going to do some stuff that your husband don't like, or that your man don't like, and vice versa. We're going to say some things, and we're going to have opposing views about things, as it should be. Because this is life. Where's my other phone at? As we should be. As this is life. We both may like hot dogs, but she may like putting peanut butter on her hot dog. And if I'm not being myself and I'm looking for her approval and I'm looking for her acceptance, I may put peanut butter on my hot dog in front of her and may not even like peanut butter, but just to get her to like me, and I'm going against who I truly am. Not good. Because eventually it'll come out later on down the line that I don't even like peanut butter. And then you'll be looking like, so what the hell was you faking for all that time? Right from the door, I'm going to say, look, baby, I don't knock yourself out. You like that peanut butter on your hot dog, cool, but I like mustard on my joint. And I like to put a little hot sauce on there and then a little touch of ketchup. Right? Sometimes I like to put the ketchup, mustard, hot sauce in a little cup and mix them up together, and then just pour the one whole new liquid on my joint. That's me being myself. Especially when you live with somebody, man, you really don't never get to know a person until you live with them. And when you living with somebody, man, you are bound. There's gonna be disagreements. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't panic. I used to get into an argument with my lady, man, and I would panic when I was younger. I would panic. And because I didn't have a right understanding about life, and I didn't have a right understanding that disagreements and arguments were a part of the game, I would begin to try to fix and repair and get my toolbox out and try to work, when all I really had to do was just retire to my corner, let her retire to her corner, and take a break and come to an understanding that these types of things happen in relationships, man. There is no There is no perfect relationship. There's no such thing as that. That don't exist. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. So you can get out of, let me save you this suspense. And that's even with your daughter, with your son, with your mother, with your father, with your cousins, with your nieces, with your uncle. There is no such thing as a disagreement-free relationship, man. We all are different. We look at things different in different ways. We have different viewpoints about things. So we're going to see things differently. You know, and that's okay. That's nothing but life. That's what makes the world such a beautiful place, man. That we don't all have to agree, and we're not. And a lot of times this leads to growth, because you can be in disagreement with a person and be arguing with somebody, and they make a good point or raise a valid question or shed light on a valid principle that you didn't look at, that you couldn't see because you were so one-sided with what you was believing. And then you look and say, wow, damn, man, yeah, that's pretty interesting. You know, I didn't agree with what they were saying, but that part right there makes a lot of sense. You know, so there's no such thing, man. Get that out of your mind. And because you argue with your lady or because you argue with your man, that don't mean that the relationship is over. That's just, y'all was just beefing about one thing. As long as it don't get super disrespectful, you know, where you're really violating people verbally, you know, or you're physically putting your hands on somebody, you know, which is never good. You know, these little small spats and disputes, man, with time, they usually clear up, you know. Time heals all wounds, man. You know what I'm saying? Time heals all wounds. And, you know, I've learned that over time, man. You know, I don't, you know, a lot of times when you're away from somebody a little period of time, you begin to miss that person. And, you know, you realize that, hey, man, what you was arguing about or what you had static about really wasn't that deep. I mean, it was deep at that moment, but as time goes on, you realize, man, it really wasn't that deep. You know, we can get past this, you know. So it's actually the sign of a healthy relationship when people are arguing, because that's everybody being their true selves, expressing themselves honestly. Hit that like button when you come in. It's 29 of y'all in here. I only got 19 likes, man. Hit that like button, man. Don't do it like that. I'm going to hold on for a minute. Let y'all go back out, hit that like button, and come back in, man. Go ahead. Hit that joint. Hit that joint. You know, it's actually the sign of a healthy relationship, man. When people are disagreeing, when they're arguing, you know, because ain't nobody fronting at that point. Everybody is standing on their principle and they're standing on what they believe. You can get a lot done that way. You know, now I don't mean fighting. I don't mean that, but verbally sparring is okay in a relationship, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in, man. Shout out to everybody that's in here, man. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
I I said astigmatism in my soul.
Thank you for coming through, man. Thank you for coming through. Hit that like button, man. Appreciate y'all. So yeah, man, that's all I really wanted to get down and talk about today, man. Things are good. I worked out. It's about 80-something degrees. I think I'm gonna go again later, man. I'm probably gonna do some strength training. I got my 2 miles in. I'm gonna probably go back out and do some strength training later. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram, man, at Sean G, at Gunby Publishing. And support the platform, man. My Patreon link is at the top of the platform, at the top of the live chat. Support all my people that are on Patreon, man. I'm gonna put something up for y'all today, man. I'm gonna put a post up today. Hit that like button, man. It's 25 of y'all in here. Hit that like button. But the best thing to do, just so that you cover your end in a relationship, man, is to always be yourself. Always express yourself. If somebody says something that bothers you, you got to speak up on it. If they do something that you don't like, you got to speak up on it. Do not be silent. Silence can be misconstrued as being complicit or being accepting of. Sometimes you got to stand up and voice your position and let it be known that, I didn't appreciate that right there. You know what I'm saying? Please don't do that. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Please don't do that to me. And when you step up like that, and that's with anybody, man. With your homeboys or homegirls or whatever. Speak up, man. And let it be known, where you at with a particular situation, man. This way, everybody's operating from a position of understanding. You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool, man. I got to go. I got my clothes up in the laundromat, man. I got to go up there and get them. And I got to go to the barbershop and get shaped up. Hit that like button, y'all. I ain't saying nothing else till y'all put me on 25 likes, man. I got 22 likes. Y'all, it's 26 of y'all in here. Y'all won't even put me on 25 likes. Big homie, what up, man? Shout out to Big Homie, man. Appreciate you. So yeah, man. I was reading today that the Chicago Fraternal Order of Police, the Chicago Police Department, is pushing back against mandatory medication, man. They've come out and they're saying that 50% of the Chicago Police Department may not be working this weekend, man. Because, they're pushing back against being forced to do things against their rights. They want the opportunity to be able to decide for themselves what they do with their lives. I was also reading something about that similarly in the LA County's office, the LA Sheriff Department. They too are also pushing back with these coercion tactics to try to make them do something that they really don't want to do. That they don't think is in the best interest of their life. So I was checking that out today. This thing is getting real interesting. And it's about time, if you ask me, man. We got to stand up. We got to be men. We got to stand up and be men. You can't just sit back and hope somebody stops hitting you. Sometimes you got to stop them. And sometimes you got to hit back. Well, every time you got to hit back if they hit you. But you know what I'm talking about. just pushing and pushing you and pushing you, you got to begin to push back and let it be known that, hey, we're not going to be volunteering for this kind of nonsense going forward, man. So other than that, man, everything else is cool, man. I'm good. Sean had a baseball game last night. He did great. Man. He pitched 4 shutout innings, 7 strikeouts, 4 walks, and 2 hits. He pitched a 2-hit over 4 innings. He came in and the score was 1-1 when he came in the 3rd inning. He pitched the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th inning. Didn't give up a run. Struck out 7, man. 10U travel team. It's amazing, man. I look at my son and it just makes me so proud, man. It makes me so proud. That he's way better than what I was, man. And I'm glad of that. Because I'm right there every step of the way. If you got kids, man, spend time with your kids, man. You got to spend time with your kids. Don't get so caught up in your world and time goes by and you don't spend no time with your kids and now they don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You gotta keep going and keep moving. Keep doing your thing. Saturday. Today's Thursday, right? Saturday. This Saturday, October the 16th, will be my 31st year clean from all drugs and alcohol, man. I haven't gotten high or drunk in 31 years Saturday. Shout out to me, man. Shout out to me, man. I got clean. I was 21 years old. I was 21 when I got clean. A lot of people just starting to get high at that time. I was getting clean. I started getting high early, man. So I had already had a 9-year run. I started getting high at 12. I was beat up. It was over. I was waving the red flag. I don't want no more. I don't want no more. I had already been through enough, man. So shout out to anybody, man. Anybody out there with a drug problem, man, you can stop. You can get clean. You can change your life, but you got to want it. It ain't for the people that need it. It's for the people that want it. Only the people that want it make it. A lot of people need it, but they don't want it. That's why they never stop. And that kind of goes back to the first topic we touched off with, which was the organization. So yeah, Saturday, man. That's gonna be big. I don't even think about getting high no more, man. I don't even think about drinking or none of that. I got no desire whatsoever. Because I know what it does to my life. Some people can drink and get high and still lead productive and be responsible, productive citizens. I can't. I'm allergic to it. I break out in poverty. So I can't do it. I already know. It's better than me. The way I win is by not getting high. That's how I win. You know what I'm saying? Yep, Saturday, man, October 16th. Then my mom's will be in another week, another 8 days. My mother will have been dead a whole year. She died last year, October 22nd. Time flies, man. Y'all better stop playing. Man. Stop letting these days go by and you're not moving on your dreams. Stop letting these days go by and you stuck in that stupid ass relationship. Stop letting these days go by and you living in that dead end job that isn't enough for you to really fulfill the vision in your mind, but you stuck there. You got to get out of it. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Time is a wasting commodity. Theta. Thank you, Jeff. Theta. Theta, like in an option. An option has decay. You are an option. Every human being is an option, and you have delta, gamma, and you got theta. You have a decaying side. And every day that you go, you're getting closer and closer to your eventual end. And try to be happy in the moment, man. Be happy in the moment. You know, even if you're not where you're at or where you want to be, still be content with the moment. Still be satisfied. You know, I was talking about peace of mind yesterday, and there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. You know? Nothing like peace of mind, man, where your soul is at rest and your mind is at rest and you got, you know, you're managing your affairs. Thank you for hitting that like button for me. I appreciate y'all, man. You're managing your affairs and you know, your life is you know, you like the way things are. That's cool. That's cool. You know, I know a lot of stuff is going on. A lot of information is going around. And these are some real interesting times, man. Real interesting. And I think where we are now, it could be a tipping point to a point of no return, where we're just going to continue to be led down this path to nowhere, to unhappiness. The vibration right now on the planet, man, is at an all-time low. And if we allow ourselves to continue to be led, the vibration, it can go all the way down to just gross matter. But I'm encouraged because I see people wanting to fight back for the light. There's, you know, the candle is flickering. You ever see like a candle, and then when the wind comes in from the window, the flame starts to flicker, and it almost goes out, but it never does, but it's flickering. That's what's going on right now in the United States, man. And if we're not, we have the option, we have the ability to get up and close the window, man, so that the wind stops blowing on it. You know, you can do things. You can take action to prevent something from happening, prevent fortune, you know, but you have to act. You have to move. You know, Machiavelli talked about that in The Prince and the Discourses, that, you know, fortune favors the bold. Fortune does not favor the timid and the weak. The future does not favor the timid or the weak. It favors the bold. It favors the audacious. It favors the courageous. That's why they say it favors the youth, because the youth have no fear. They have all this youthful energy, and they have no fear because they haven't lived long enough yet and experienced enough hardship to have their youthful curiosity beat out of them. You know, that's one of the things I try to maintain even at my age, you know, and as good as I look at 52, I still maintain my youthful vigor, my youthful mentality. I'm willing to try things. I'm willing to take risks. You know, I'm willing to think outside of the box. You know, I haven't let situations in my life just beat all my creativity out of me. You know what I'm saying? I still continue to try things. You gotta keep trying things. You gotta keep trying things, different ways, different styles, with different people, and keep discovering yourself. This is a process of self-discovery. This is a process of self-discovery. You never stop. You never stop trying. You always keep going forward. And shout out to my man Kadir. Kadir, thank you for that super chat. Shout out to you being clean, Sean. Not everyone who chased the zebra caught it, but he who caught it chased it. Get a little Sean some chocolate milk. I will. Kadir, thank you for that $5 British pound, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, man. You know, probably the best thing that ever happened to me in my life was the birth of little Sean, man. That's the best thing. But before little Sean was here, the best thing that ever happened to me was to get clean. And I probably couldn't have got little Sean if I didn't get clean. You know? So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm clean, man. I don't get high, man. I wouldn't dare put no shit like that in my body, man. I wouldn't dare, man. I don't care how cool they make it look. I know what it is. It's no good. When it's all said and done, an hour later, you done smoked you a joint, and an hour later you start to come down. I know the feeling, you know, of being just out of it, lazy, not wanting to do anything. You know, I don't think about the first puff on the joint. I think about an hour and a half after, right? When I'm down, my vibration is down, my energy is down. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to do nothing. I done pushed off appointments. So now what I need to do, now I got to roll up another joint. I got to get back high again to get that energy back. Nah. It just don't fit in my world and where I'm going. It just don't fit, man. I ain't got high in so long, I wouldn't even know what to do. I probably couldn't even go and cop in New York right now. I couldn't even probably go cop on the block. They probably think I was a cop. I look so out of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the 80s, I picked the part. I would go into Harlem, Washington Heights, anywhere and cop. You know, I knew I looked the part. I knew what to say. I knew how to look. You know, now I wouldn't even, motherfuckers look at me like, yo, this nigga here 5'0". You know, I probably wouldn't even survive out there. But that's a good thing. And I talk about drugs with Lil Sean, man. Y'all see him. He be in my videos. I let him know, you know, because he's getting to be that age where he's going to be going into middle school. And even when he goes down to the skate park, they be smoking weed down there. A lot of the older kids be down there. Dudes in the late teens, early 20s, mid 20s down there. And I went down there one day and I smelled it, and I pulled him to the side when we was walking home. I said, yo, you what was that smell? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I said, yeah, you said that was weed. I said, yeah, man, that ain't no good. I started talking to him about it now, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna hold no secrets, and I don't never want him to be, afraid to say anything to me. I always want an open line, open communication with my dude. Whatever. Somebody fucking with you, let me know. Somebody touch you, touch your pee-pee, somebody touch your booty or whatever, you let me know. Don't, you my best friend. Me and you, we best friends, Sean, right? Yeah, Dad. And best friends, we tell each other everything, right? Yep, we do. And then I be like, yo, what's your name? He say, my name's Sean Xavier Gunby. I say, what's my name? He said, Sean Xavier Gunby. So I said, man, when I'm talking to you, it's like I'm talking to me. So I ain't gonna lie to you because I be lying to me. And the same for you, you know. And I think I'm gonna be okay when he gets to junior high and high school and all that. I think I'm gonna be all right. I think I'm gonna be okay. As far as having an open line of communication for me and him, I think we're gonna be all right. Yep. 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 What else going on, man? Kadir, what up, man? Give me a topic, Kadir. Man, Kadir sponsored this show there. Kadir gave me. Give me a topic, Kadir. My man Moses Quavar sent me something. Shout out to Moses, man. Shout out to Moses, man. Let's see what Moses sent me.
Going on, Sean? I hope all is well, brother. Just tapping in, make sure you straight and stuff. I'm over here working some side stuff, but I'll talk to you soon, man. God bless you, man. I hope all is well. Going on, Sean? I hope all is well, brother.
That's
just
my man,
in, make
man.
Sure you straight and stuff. I'm over here working.
That's my man right there, man. Shout out to Moses Quavar, man. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel, man. That's my man from out there in California, man. Whenever I go to Cali, I hook up with him. Get these young men living with their parents out the house, take some risk. Hey, man, listen, you're going to have to at some point take your mother's titty out of your mouth, man. That's not normal. That's not normal. That's not nature. That's not natural. And I don't want to hear nothing about society and money and the paradigm shift. Everybody got excuses as to why they live in the basement. You want a free ride. You know what I'm saying? You want to use your money for other things than taking care of yourself, but you're missing out on so much. When you refuse to live on your own and be your own man and call your own shots and have your own studio apartment or your own room, even if you go get a room in a rooming house or at the YMCA, the level of confidence that you feel, the level of self-esteem that you feel far outweighs any monetary benefits you may or may not get from having your mother's titty in your mouth and living at home. You'll never know what that is until you do it. I can't even explain it to you. I mean, I can, but you're never going to be able to understand the lasting benefits until you do it. Until you actually get out here and really start making things happen for you, man. If you a man, then be a man. If you say you a man, then show me you a man. Show yourself more than anybody. And show your mother, because I'm sure she would love to see it. You know? Yeah, man. Get out here and be a man, man. Manhood is everything. What's going on, man? So yeah, man, we did good today, man. Don't waste no more time. Get busy. Relationships, man. Ain't no such thing as an argument-free relationship. You can forget that. You know, so don't, when it does happen, the next time it happens, just understand that that's a part of the game. You know, that's a part of the game. You're not the only one. You know, that comes with that. Yep. What else going on, man? Where's everybody from, man? Where y'all from, man? Where's everybody from, man? I know Jeff from Massachusetts. All right, y'all, let me get out of here, man. I got to go get my beard shaped up. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow, man. We get busy tomorrow. Tomorrow, 12 noon, man. Tomorrow, 12 noon. It goes down. And I shall see y'all later. Dre Manifest. Kadir Jeff. I see y'all.